The Chelsea story now, you know. Almost every day, Michelle, I'll be forced to give you an update. Into me, I have a chemi. Say I can't say no one. Egbali, Stewart, Winstanley. Throughout the last 2-3 days, loads of interviews, and they've crammed through almost all the data and analytics and every metric needed to measure a coach. And again, Chelsea also are going in for one of the biggest gambles in their life. But now, with respect to updates, first gamble on Muteki in a branch of Estavao Willian, and now Palmeiras for a ball game in the evening against Bofotaglo. A ball game, you know. Palmeiras for manager has confirmed. Say Estavao Willian is coming to Chelsea. Or Hendrik already going to Real Madrid. Estavao going to Chelsea. We hope that Chelsea will stay away from us. We want peace in our game. Now, yes, Chelsea for any data, and they analyzing all of the managers. And may assure say in our boardroom, this is how both of them will be sitting. When Stanley and any friends like Stewart sitting down to analyze the data. McCann several times rich. Say you did transfer and come up for a manager or a player. One of the things I'm a person here for should pay key attention to a diction. Diction is essentially say the choice of words for a writer and as a speaker. It may be who can be here. Look at the choice of words. Are they confident in their choice of words? Are they not almost hedgy and answer? And now, me as Kieran McKenna, and I leading the charge to be the Chelsea next manager. And now pay from a manager. Assessor and it has gone in the favor of Enzo Maresca. Adentia, Chelsea have sought permission from Leicester City and have now been given permission to speak to Enzo Maresca, the former assistant of Josep Guardiola and manager in one season, while returning Leicester City to the top of the English Premier League. Yes, Chelsea for any data. And they analyze the coaches. Intimacy okay in Sadia. You for all the coaches. You compare with Mauricio Pochettino, Chelsea, or last season. You just okay. Coach, where you see the data never be replacing Pochettino. Is it better than Pochettino with the data chronomo Canada? And also no data no mbeno. Then you are trauma Chelsea for to make their own conclusion of the kind of manager that they want based on data. And based on data and quantity enough. You need an eye test, you need a quality of players, you need even the environment to succeed more. But this is just based on data. Which she abandoned the defensive metrics now in terms of clean sheet. Ipswich Town, that means a Kieran McKenna, and you 15 clean sheets. Leicester City, Enzo Maresca, and you 15 clean sheets. Stuttgart, Sebastian Hoeneß, 12 clean sheets. Girona, Abante Feni Michel, and 11 clean sheets. Chelsea and Mauricio Pochettino, 8 clean sheets. Brighton and Hove Albion, Roberto Di Zerbi, and you just 6 clean sheets. Goals against per 90. Leicester City are considering less goals per 90. That is Enzo Maresca defensive options are very good. Stuttgart and Sebastian Hoeneß also very good. And Osha all the defensive metrics now. It looks as if Enzo Maresca was a very good one in there. In terms of control, Chelsea for one say, oh, you probably are one of the better form. Oh, about passes, not to the boss.
Now we are
in the channels here, and if you look at the control, one Leicester's control in terms of possession and pass attempts per 90, 666.2. Enzo Maresca LED or pass completion, Brighton and Hove Albion 87.1, and a Brighton and Hove Albion for having. Then the possession overall, Leicester City LED or so it means that in the defensive, Leicester were in there with Ipswich. In terms of control, Enzo Maresca, Leicester, no, SC are one of the best teams in there over there. Possession and attacking intent. Stuttgart, Sebastian Hoeneß seems to be living in the touches per 90. Then the touches per 90 in attacking third. Roberto Di Zerbi LED or Brighton, Roberto Di Zerbi LED the touches in the penalty box because only excellent in build-up. They're able to get the ball into the opposing half. The final metric, the goal scoring and chance creation actions. No? Stuttgart per 90 21.7. Chelsea Mauricio Pochettino in terms of take-ons 2.0. Then Stuttgart in Abate friend Sebastian Hoeneß also led over the overall data. For me, it looks as if the most balanced one. Enzo Maresca over there, but Leicester City manager. No.
Okay,
but I think from the data and who data then Kieran McKenna is overhyped. In terms of the data, and the one of Pochettino again, Michelle Timmy, this is just data. The eye test can be different. The kind of players can be different. The environment in the league they play can also be different. But if it is data, then for me, it looks like it's Enzo Maresca, Chelsea for a journey. Who's a Thomas third party picture that I can go on so. Yeah, in the black and white in your blend. Well, I can't 1 year on the contract to Arsenal. Washa Arsenal for no renew the contract of Jorginho. Renew the contract. My contract extension to most of them players who's only a very important going to the next season. But for Thomas Partey, I can't 1 year. On Samsung yet readily available for Arsenal. And then more one I'm saying, medical campaign. I don't think that this season or next season Partey ever Arsenal be. I think Arsenal will move on from Thomas Partey. They will face him out. And as a Ghanaian, and this is the chance here. And I say, on Arsenal for the started our projects now. He was one of the first people in that Mikel Arteta era to begin to rebuild Arsenal's midfield. And apart from him, they can rise Sabajo, Jorginho, Thomas Partey, Martin Odegaard, Najaka, at some point in time, Zinchenko can play from fullback or by inverted, Fiifi, all of the variations in the middle of the park from Arsenal. But that Thomas Partey is the key core of FIFA. For me, the specific skill set of being very patient with the ball and the pass selections, the control, the member of FIFA on them. Maybe it will be hard for Arsenal to replace it. But I don't see Arsenal for keep Partey there. And the money is very agonizing. They say we're about close to winning the English Premier League twice. But Man City, free Arsenal this season, he won't have it on his TV. So we're winning.
Novi check why him so Malusu. Check mami. Adum. Oh, okay, right now. Asona yentu aso. Yam pre Noah. Okay, I think I'll say they say yeah, okay, okay.
Abana.
I said okay, yanko.
Ko for no you know the boom and Ephraim.
Kaibi no. I wonder who be here. You the abu media. Monya guy crowd.
It's always very I feel that Arsenal will move Partey on.
Injuries not does.
Yeah. You're available. Time you're available, Krobakra. It's a run in. He say, you know, it's been 6, 5, 7 matches to go. There is a phrase he say he doesn't have the legs. I hate to use that phrase, but that's the truth. And Partey ain't me most about, and I'll be shocked. Since this is the best starting, Matty say about Partey extension, and as Arsenal for to keep him there and run down his contract and not get anything for Thomas Partey. But we want to see as a Ghanaian how Partey story will be developed. Which you didn't want it. Well, I expect it, but that's what's going to happen. Tima, a friend Bayern Machine, coming very, very close to do their deal with Kompany. But let me do this Barcelona conversation. Which will him? Barca problems in my own opinion, are political than anything in the world. Barca problems are political. And beginning from baby Xavi said, Xavi showed clearly said he's not supporting Juan Laporta as a president in his bid to continue as Barcelona president. You know? And all the other information, the free Barca board, but the people that don't really side with Juan Laporta. I will be too from Good Media, among of what he say. Barca books now, say, together, be fine, everything is balanced. No? It is not so. And then they have to come to a conclusion, a truth, with Xavi Hernandez and let him go as a manager. Mijitum say the way Xavi conducted as a manager of FC Barcelona, it wasn't the right way to go. Say, organization, and you come out and let every other person know, say, oh, what it is being portrayed outside from your president, and yes, it's here. Especially when you have agreed with some presidents, no, come outside in principle, extra picture, photo up. And when say you are going on a tangent on the vision of FC Barcelona. But again, in my opinion, it is too political for my liking. And that's the problem with the very traditional clubs in Spain, both Real Madrid and Barcelona. Say so too traditional. Now you're calling okay, you may choose president at this point in time, 5 years, 6 years. There isn't always a unified front, especially say team wins consistent. Yes, and I'll buy. Yeah. It immediately said, results of park and so results in terms of finances and then everybody now begins to look at the side of their eyes. Okay, be a president the crown and for Real Madrid. Their job for Florentino Perez has been so good. And then you 1 season, and you 2 seasons. Why are you too consistent with every decision and everything that he's doing? There is winning. Real Madrid, sometimes even the political undertones may not even come out. And for me, for Barcelona, say politics never come from politics. Don't mean through. But if those issues will go, hopefully, the identity say Papa friend Hansi Flick about the next manager for FC Barcelona. No, he's able to give them results. Me, I don't think that Hansi Flick at the highest level, especially for where Barcelona are. I think that Barca had an excellent project with Xavi. And when you be a say Xavi was not good enough on the field of play. Other things were the one yard. But in terms of this, comparing to Hansi Flick, yes, Hansi has been brilliant. Or Germany with Dortmund, or called German national team. Only on no issues. But can he deal with the issues of Barcelona? Players coming to me said because one of the biggest issues that Hansi Flick FAC in the latter part of FC Bayern Munich, and they said there was a squad overhaul Nensanka. But it is close. Hansi Flick is going to be the next Barcelona manager right after say finalizing the agreement with Xavi.
But only Barcelona fans need be come on say. As a man for Kasai na Barca team and top players ni team na one. But Barca team na down. And your team many players.
A good team.
It's a good team.
Yeah.
Team only Lewandowski.
Yeah.
Team Kofa I get good one.
Yeah.
From Man City didn't buy.
Yeah.
I ran to Oba Chelsea went to me Oba alone from Atletico Madrid.
Alonso.
No.
Oh, João Felix.
Yeah. João Felix is now Barcelona. Right? Enti sawe Xavi na untimi mfasa players we enye de so de ya there's no way I'll be to convince you Barcelona fans no aka trom say Barca any team and for that matter ye make case in Famba Xavi so on contra about don't get kadu bia
for me enye about say omuni team I think they have a very good team. The problem is Xavi was able to win the league with a seemingly less quality team compared to that team we. Yeah. It's really league in the Meboa. When Timan go as far as they wanted to go in Europe, right? And about a season way, Wako a step further than he did the last season in Europe. Actually, look at Ike Gunuan. Today. In the best teams in the world. Ike Gunuan number 1 CM. No. In the best teams in the world. Barca. Originally, Barca are part of the best teams in the world. Even when they are not performing. And Ike Gunuan is not automatically a starter in a Real Madrid team. He's not automatically starter in a Manchester City team. Not even a Liverpool team. So that's what I'm looking at. Robert Lewandowski. Now, if we can pull up the charts and compare the numbers of Robert Lewandowski in the last 2 seasons at Barcelona and that of even in the heydays, the last days, no, LFC Bayern Munich, nowhere close to those numbers. So, you look at Donovan, you look at Robert Lewandowski. Again, Benfica from João Felix. Has he lived up to the billing? No, in my opinion. And I believe there was an opportunity that Barca I say Alcophobia lone player have a team, then he can probably improve how we play. But look at the Barcelona players that have developed and played well this season under Xavi. In my opinion. Fermin Lopez, Mobama, they able to impact the game better. Yamil Lamal, excellent player when he comes on. He conducts play very well. When Pedri and Gavi are in there and they want to play football, nobody comes close to them. Frankie de Jong, excellent player. Ronald Araujo, one of the best that you get in a game. Mark André stage and free team. You could tell, say, they seem to be with team. For me, these are the players. And your players don't come to with 11. No, even for Rafinha, he hasn't been a proper player in my opinion.
Okay.
And I think, say, for me, Xavi made the most of South Barcelona squad. And regardless of whatever has happened off the field of play, he deserves some credit from Barcelona. For they deserve to give him some credit. Yes. Barca will be paying, they've seen some of the best managers before. But in this state of Barcelona, I mean, I'm waiting to see what Hansi Flick also can do.
At this point, I think Barca Monaco because of Nano Casa.
Oh, yeah, no, and there.
Always ask Nano Casa and
oh,
yeah. So diplomatic.
Yeah. Number one thing, a bit me you were the free BM. If you put the name of your job into distributor, you can, regardless of your performance, you can go. and the number one thing.
Okay.
Regardless of whatever you hold for. And I think say Xavi Castle, Max Ebelmo, I'ma be clear. Say Vincent Kompany is going to be the next manager. You see, data doesn't give a clear picture of Niente of Vincent Kompany about being the manager of FC Bayern Munich. But another me try to explain it. Say there is a new way of doing things in terms of management. It may so. Say we are a fan of footballer. I just want to draw your attention to it. If it begins to happen on a large scale, and as on the wholesale level, who get shocked. Most of these teams these days have come to understand, say, for a young manager who has principles, stick to his principles, and then hopefully we will back him to get a job done. Now, it now brings the element and question mark around time at any football team. In the most recent past, and even recently in the game, in Kompany say there isn't so much time at the top. Into Unyaba, you are expected to hit the ground running and deliver results for your team. But it looks as if there is a paradigm shift across the whole of Europe. And it is starting from not just Bayern Munich. Liverpool is starting here. They've brought in Arne Slot. Slot, any regular man that walks into the Liverpool team at Anfield and delivers trophy left, right, center. Or need a pedigree. He doesn't have the CV to back it. But there's a sporting direction led by Michael Edwards behind him, willing to push him and guide him, give him time to compete and make sure that they have a stable environment. Rich and Neon. The most successful teams in the world don't just have an intelligent or the best manager in the world. You are supposed to have a very good sporting direction, a very good analytic department, a very good video analysis department, a very good medical team backing the manager to deliver at the top. And they had a big gamble. I mean, can't see to say a gamble. Bayern, yo, Chelsea, yo, Liverpool, yo, whoever does it at this point in time, a huge gamble that can backfire. So for Max Ebel and Christoph Freund, they've gone in for their huge bet in Abrantia, Yefero, Vincent Kompany, and so ocean numbers now in 38 matches for Burnley or Premier League. We need 5. Which, if I'm doing the average, if I'm doing the percentage for you, 5 out of 38 times 100. I'm telling you, 5 record 30 was 6. Into 38, I think it's 7 point something times 100. 0 point something. Not good enough. Not good enough. In terms of the percentage of wins, draws 9, losses 24, or say 41 goals against 78. He is not your average Bayern Munich manager. But I make a chono. They want to bank their hopes. Only believe in the principles of bomb or your leader, or we need to be a Man City pain, or you're an experienced German, Belgian player. Let's give him. Back near but as it stands now again, a huge gamble.
Baski Sefase, so this Bayern Munich team managers, are they in their right frame of mind? Mr. Kompany says saying.
No, team and slot. What about Anslot? What about
Baski and Brian?
Anslot as well.
I say Anslot as well.
Anslot, honestly, money Anslot.
Yanko to last
Anslot. And just a little update on Yeko Kosu Chelsea.